Why are y'all so obsessed with your looks? I think I know why. You're so obsessed with your looks because someone has lied to you and say, like, you have to look a certain way, or you must be beautiful, or you must be. They're really trying to have you appeal to their fetish because they don't feel beautiful about themselves. So they try to find beauty through other things, outside things, drugs, sex, porn, masturbation, whatever. I mean, it just video masturbation, all of that, or even witchcraft. They find a muse, like let's do magic, because magic is a thing. Now let me say this: magic is a thing, but it depends on how much you believe in it and how strong you are. If you're weak and gullible, it can rip you apart. If you're me, it can become a challenge for me to rip out your fucking heart because you didn't fuck with the wrong person. So God did have a plan. Saturn's kid understands and understands. Who else will be able to do this? Who else will be able to go up against 1,000,000,000 men, women and men by herself, standing alone, and still not afraid to be standing strong in her own home, saying, bring it, bitch. Anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of things, and then I'm going to show you how you can get your life back at half the price that they charge you for a one-time fee. And someone say, for a one-time fee, a third. No, that's not me. But I'm going to give you something that's going to set you free. But first, let me show you some credibility and integrity. Because they can't show you shit. They'll talk about it, but they can't show you shit. And that's why nothing they do can really affect me only so much, because I am Lilith, bitch. And when Lilith claps back, woo, yes,
I'm sick with this.
Where your book at, ho?
I'm sick with this.
Swing, ho. Swing, ho.
I'm sick with this. Poisonous paragraph, smash your phonograph in half. I'll be the soul sister Val on the warpath. First class, leaving mics in a cast, causing ruckus like the aftermath when guns blast. Run fast, here comes a verbal assault. Rhymes rolling around like a child in a walker. I'll be the cold stalker on the microphone. Time to put him in check or just leave it alone. So tired of this gorilla madness, wanna battle me, bring it on. I'm spitting and I'm hitting like my name should be Raekwon.
You know what this
sword
is?
sharp as a samurai. Today
You know
is a
the
damn good
legacy
day
of
for
this?
you to die.
Don't.
You are my enemy. I told you don't bother me, but now I don't really give a damn what you say to me. Cause like the black mamba, I'm about to devour. Raining dope rhymes like a meteor shower. And when they ask you verbally carve your tombstone, when they ask you verbally carve your tombstone, when they ask you verbally carve your tombstone, get it right, motherfucker, the name is ValJones.
Yes, bitch.
Sick with this.
I am.
And I'm sick with this.
You want to test me? Come on.
As the ink dripped down, words bled from a page because the rage had got so great. The taste of blood from another started to make her salivate in her mind. The hate she was trying to put behind her beckoned her, taunted her, coaxed her to dive into the fires of hell, doing something she's always known how to do well, and that was fight. But tonight, she wished for another way to prevail. Still teased by the whispers of the vile, her outer demon smiled. As her rage raised like a hot summer day on a cool eve, her inner angel trying to balance out her conflicted nature urged her to breathe as she seethed. How dare they not take heed? How dare they defile my temple of thoughts and pick fruit from my Eden without asking, then trashing, smashing, crashing my serenity with their arrogance, ignorance, insolence, and now violence? She's sick with this. Her body became tense from the ungrateful evidence that stood before her, and she confronted it head on, saying, You would violate me? me? The one who could have helped to set you free? But instead jealousy and misery is all you see. And because misery loves company, you take out the sword to draw the first line in the sand. Then attempt to kiss my hand, saying, hey, it's all love. As you steal a blow and swing to draw first blood. Swish!
And miss.
Now it's my turn. Do I resist to take off the head of this demon and have you screaming like a fallen foe from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Stiletto warrior, part-time savior, and in this game of life, trust, I am a chosen and formidable player. But tonight, I choose to fight differently. Tonight, I choose to change the game. Things from this point on will never be the same. If pain is what you so strongly desire and require, then I'm obliged to fulfill your requests. And trust, I can make you bleed, and my hands can still be left bloodless. Watch. As with a flick of my wrist, I deliver the kiss of death. Stiletto warrior going stealth with my swish, and I won't miss. Not even having to use my fists, already you're feeling the hit. As I stick and don't quit, so don't play with me, trick. I'm sick with this. I'm sick with this.
What was that?
Words fled from the page as she channeled her rage. She has seen so many dark days, but she was tired of those old dark ways. Besides, it seems folks never really paid attention to her anyway, or else they would not have engaged her in such foolish child's play. So easy would be for her to end their life today, but that was not her God's way. So hearing thee say to walk away and let me have my say, she decided to come back to the light and right instead. Because she's sick with it. I'm sick with this.
Listen, some of you hoe-ass prostitutes who want to get all up in my bag and shit like that. First off, you lame-ass prostitute and hoe-ass hag, you need to stay in your place and mind your business. Stay out the culture if you don't know the motherfucking culture. You act like I don't know the culture. All of the culture. When I was born into it. The ranking, the legacy is mine. Yeah. The knowledge is me. The secret is me. The hidden is me. The nice one is me. But man, when you bring out that bullshit, I'm gonna bring out the tea and the fire in me. And these hoes think you want to do magic spells on me. Ooh, what's going on here? My spirits are active tonight. My ghosts are real. Are yours? Some are. Some gonna be ghosts before the night is up. Yep. Guess what? First and foremost, and I've said it again, all of the fake family and friends, and I do mean all of them, that you converted over to your devilment, you can have them. Literally, you can. You could kill them all for all I care. My real ones, you will not touch them. Why? Hear the dogs barking. Okay, mommy said, let's go. It's moon time. The only crystal I'm wearing right now is this. My birthstone, the amethyst. Remember how I had the ring with the heart, but the amethyst fell out, which means it done its part. The heart broke out of its casing. Yo, chosen. I hear the dogs barking. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, none of these motherfuckers have ever talked to me. If they did, it was in code. And they were doing that shit, you know. So none of them have ever had. I have talked to some people that under the guise of something that I thought was coming off either as a fan or a friend or something that was pumping me for information. Next thing I know, I'm hearing my information, what I've given to them on either their little table talk, their little TED talks, their little whatever talks, or their little YouTube talks, or whatever the fuck they do. Now, I know someone would say, be quiet, and be quiet about it. But no, I'm not going to be quiet about it because, again, all I needed to see, because it always happens around Christmas time. It always happens. That's why I know my mother and father are God. When I say my parents are God, I don't know your parents, nor do I care to. I can see the pussy in you. And that's male or female, gender not specific. You're both, all of your little pussy ass bitches, because you're so stuck on your pussy. So that makes you pussy, because that's all you see is pussy. That's why you a pussy ass nigga ass bitch. Color not specific, because clearly you white tricks. You know what? Y'all want to be Kardashian hoes or Kardashian hoes, whatever it is, pros or whatever. You know what? I could give a fuck about Kris Kardashian, Christian, or whatever her name is, or Corey. Why am I not afraid of you, ho? Swing, ho. Swing, ho. Why am I not afraid of you? Dogs is steadily trying to bark. How's that magic working? I'm not Kanye. I told you one time before, there's a reason why you can't ADL me, because the real Jews know who I am. The real Hebrews know who I am. You want to throw gay people at me? I'm anti what? I'm anti you, ho. I'm anti you. And I was going to let it go. But this shit you do to, you know what? It was a couple of things. It was a couple of things that just took me way over the edge. And I said, know what? I'm going to have to totally dismantle a hoe. And I realized at that point, that's why I was put in my position. Something that I did not want to admit. Woo! Because is again, when you're really chosen, you don't claim it like a bitch ass trick. Your wand is sick, or will be. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one of them. But $55, because we're gonna keep it in that synchronicity. You should know what 5 is. It's like 2 2s and 3 3s and 66 and all that. And by the way, let's not forget I'm 66. They're ready to be 67, which is weird because we're getting ready to be 67. So I'm going up a level, and it's going into a 7-year, which I am a life path 7. People don't talk enough about life path 7 because life path 7 is not something you can really talk about. It's something that you have to walk it out. Life path 7 is the spiritual path. Life path 7 usually falls in line with many Pisces, but not necessarily. Either way, the life path 7, when the whole total alignment is what it is, you end up being that kid. I'm not going to say I didn't want to be that kid, because I'm blessed to be that kid. And especially now, I am more than blessed to be that kid, because if I wasn't that kid, then I would have been destroyed by all this demonry that has been coming at me. But keep in mind, with all this that people throw, I still stand alone. How is that? Because I'm not alone. I am all one with my collective, but bet it, you still don't get it. Now, all these people doing readings, I can teach you for one time, more like a 30-minute session, maybe 30, 45 minutes, less or more. But for $55, I can teach you one time how to do your astrology wheel. And you won't need any of them ever again. See, that was my ghost. My ghost is there. What is that? My ghosts are, it's blowing in the wind. My ghosts are out tonight. The orbs are out. So, I must be really saying, the truth in what I'm talking about. But it's true. I could teach you how to master your will. And shout out to a long time ago, my sister, when I was working at Foxy 99, Barbara, I forgot her name, but she's lived in the hills of Memphis. She was from Memphis. I have interesting ties with interesting cities. This interesting. All the synchronicities are coming out to play. But she, even when I was at Foxy 99 back in 90, whatever, 80, whatever it was, 87 or something. I don't know. That's how long ago I've had my chart completely read. I mean, completely read. My mom's always been about that. And my dad has always been about the stars. While my mom did the night shift at the hospital, my daddy would be up, we were doing astronomy things, astronomy things. That's why I said Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter's my dad and Saturn's my mom, but Saturn is also with me the legacy of my grandfather. And if you really know and do some research on me, which it seems like they're trying to erase me out of my own history and stuff like that, but that's okay. I got something for it. Anyway, I'm just saying, if you really did your research on me, you would see I'm authentic as can be, full of integrity. To think that these lying hoes would get up on me, so I'm going to break all their money down. I'm going to bust that show right up because I can. Because you know what? You don't get it. And that's why you're not going to get it. And you think by throwing shit on me, that's going to make you get it? No. Now you done piss me off. So, everybody, I don't know how much you keep paying them, I really think they're paying, themselves, because from the crypto money that they stole from everyone else. Ooh, did I drop the T? Somebody fucked up with a BC and the FTX. Some of that money y'all ain't going to get. Bet that. Hate to say it. It's going to be a lot of Twitches and whatever. You have to wonder, some of these people, get around some of these people and they die. Why is it like XX Tentacion and Mac Miller and all these? How do these people even like Whitney Houston? I mean, listen, I have been dealing, my darlings. Ugh, you're going to have to give me this. No, you don't have to give me nothing. I'll take it myself. Come on, man. I'm not going to let you you're not going to punk me. I'm not fucking Mariah Carey. Literally. But I love myself some Mariah, though. Diva in the house. Diva clan. Because, girl, I know. What you did for the dough, hey, why didn't you know? Tommy Mottola is the devil. But anyway, Sony Records and all that. Shout out to some of the people who actually at Sony. I think maybe one or two may have them. I don't know. We'll see, because they know me very well. This magazine, the Edge magazine, who is this person? Let's see. Who is this person? Me talking about what radio music was going to be back in February of 1994. So, swing ho, if you think you know more than me. And remember the whole time when I was telling you about the tea? Medical journals from my mother. I keep my mom's medical journals. I learned while they weren't even reading Jack and Jill or Blue's Clues. They were on the slow bus at school. But I was in my mom's medical journals, which is a good thing, made for now, because none of these people who took the fee to push the tea, look at you now. And we all saw it. That's why I'm pulling for Buffalo Bills to just destroy the competition this year. I want that for you, because Damar would sacrifice with no knowledge of his own. I mean, that was not even his battle, his fight, but it's not yours either. But yet, that kill switch, that mark of the beast. Yeah, I felt that. My like something just grabbed my foot. You better get off me, demon, before I fuck you up. That mark of the beast you took. Remember, I took the infusion. Do your research on me again at Womack Army Medical Center in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. January 26th or whatever it is, 2020, the day Kobe died and Gianna died and somebody else died too. And somebody said, kept saying, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. Why was that? Why did you keep telling me I need to go to the hospital? Was that supposed to be it? Was that supposed to be the sacrifice? And they gave all that shit to me, right? They gave me the whole thing. It was only after I came in. Now I came in with some issues, no doubt. But I had been sick for over a month. I walked in though and had a 30-second window to choose if I wanted to choose death or possible death. That was the option. We don't know what this is. We have no idea what this is. We just got it in. But if you don't take it, it's going to kill you. Now, if you do take it, it could kill you. And you got to sign off on it, because if it kills you, you can't blame us. But you got to do something. And if you don't take it, it's going to kill you. Now, what would you do? Calling your it's like for instance, if you had all guns aimed at you, or you had like just like this option of cancer, I have cancer, and I got 30 minutes to make a decision. Do I want to take this that might kill the cancer and kill me, or do I just deal with the cancer? I mean, it's that. What would you do? And it's just me. So don't none of you bitches and you bum bitches, you bum nigga bitches, because you pussy ass bitches want to bully a chick. But I told you again, don't fuck with me. I'm not that witch. I'm Lilith, bitch. I'll take you all on and smoke your ass. I will teach you for $55, not $100. Now I continuously, you don't have to buy a tier yet. I'm going to get on Patreon, but screw that. That's a minute. We're talking about in spring when I'm going to like, whoo, child, everything. But, and give me a couple of weeks because I don't even feel like doing it now. That's how not desperate I am for the money. I'm just ready to like smoke these motherfuckers and completely eliminate their bullshit. So for $55, you can get a reading from me. No, not a reading. I will teach you, I will show you how you can master your will where you never have to get a reading from them again because you'll know what to do. Now, if that's worth it for you for $55, then hey, pull up and come through. If not, continue to give your money to these fakes and these snakes. But while you're doing these magic spells, and if you're mad at me, and those of you who are using them to get at me, reminding you they've never talked to me, they can't touch me. Sir, if you're buying spells to bring the love back, it doesn't work. In fact, it's working in reverse. How's it working for you? You're the one that's crying. Why? Because those bitches be lying. Everybody lying but me. Everybody lying but me. What's the daily guidance? We're coming on to a moon day. What is the daily guidance? Disaku Ukeda. What's up, Asian hoes? Hey, I don't care if you're an Asian hoe. I don't care if you're a nigga hoe. I don't care if you're a cracker hoe. I don't care if you're a Russian hoe. I don't care if you're an Australia hoe. I don't care if you're a moon hoe. I don't care if you're a sea witch. I don't care if you think you are that bitch. I am Lilith in real life. I have that energy coming through me. I have that energy of Makali, of Hathor, of Segment, and so much more. So remember, when you mess with me, you're messing with all of the real divine feminists, not the divine whores. There's no such thing as a divine whore. That is a paradox. An oxymoron. Not so much, that's not a paradox, it's an oxymoron. Excuse me, I've been fucked up around these clones, listen to bad words, and they can't leave shit alone. Daily guidance, January 9th. The Minutemen, it was sung, were known as soldiers in winter and farmers in spring. Wow, what? The Minutemen, it was sung, were known as soldiers in winter and farmers in spring. They were dedicated to training themselves to protect their nation's independence and freedom. In our case, we train our lives on the most fundamental level through morning and evening Gangyo. You know, I was in Nichiren Toshu Buddhism, Herbie Hancock, Tina Turner, and all that, for just a very little time. I mastered that too. People have been there all their lives and never met the man, more or less. Disaku Kate and General Director Williams, they would not even touch. They would like to touch them was like touching God, touching Jesus, touching Muhammad, because their itching was so high. If you were low, they wouldn't touch you. I got a chance to meet him and shake his hands once, and General Director Williams twice. That people have been there all their life and they didn't do it. That's why I'm saying I must be somewhat special, right? It has really been clear to me. I don't know if it's clear to you, but I'm saying all these witches and witchery you're doing, all these bitches are screwed. Every single one of them. And if you still screwing me through this stuff, you're screwed too. I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. That's the God clap back. Ha 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 ha. But remember, for a fee of $55, I can teach you how to master your own will, and you will never have to deal with them again. Then next year, I'm going to actually be going out and doing sessions, probably on Zoom, because I don't trust people, I out here in these rooms, unless my people get me into a very specific type of area with a very specific type of crew, because most of these people are fools, and I don't have time for people to be rolling up on me on some dumb shit, because trust me, I'm going to have the best security. I'm going to make sure that the U.S. Armed Forces are circling everywhere and they bomb each bitch that come at me the wrong way, and they'll do it too. Why is that? Why don't you watch the movie National Treasure and figure that shit out? Swing, ho! So that being said, yo, I come with in peace. I really do. But you come at me for my dough, for my private parts and my babies, I have to slay you, because you, devil, will not win in this sin that you're in. You want to turn everybody out. TikTok, time's up. You out of this ball game. Been time. You gone. Sir, I hope you do better. I might leave the door open for you, but the rest of these hoes, they can burn. No coming back. No coming back. So do you. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And meditate on that for tonight and tomorrow. And I'll talk to you later on in the day. Moon day. How will Lila come to play? I don't know, but I bet you it's going to be good, because I always am. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to teach everybody how to make their money just for $55. And you will never have to give a dime to these bitches again. I told you, when you fuck with my money, I fuck back to win. No forgiveness. You're getting ready to be broke. And don't know.